Peace, HHDG. We are on another episode of HHDG Media, the podcast. Big shout out to everyone tuning in right now through our YouTube channel, as well as our Facebook group, HHDG. That's Hip Hop Discussion Group. As always, this is made possible with our company, HHDG Media Inc., which consists of myself, Wiki, Rock Vader KB, T. Smith, The Mayor, and Skelly Top. Check out our website, as you can see in the bottom banner, hhdgmedia.com. Latest music, upcoming events, as well as our merch. For tonight, we have a very talented producer coming out of Germany. He's pretty much established himself as a noteworthy producer with countless projects with artists from the U.S. as well as in his home country of Germany. Consistent music constantly being put out, dope, knocking, boom bap, sometimes cinematic. Shows a lot of his roots, which we're going to talk about. And was an MC at one point, so got a little other skills that you definitely want to talk about aside from the MC and the production. Noteworthy names like Ito, Verbal Kent, ST Knack. These are just a few of the people that he's done some dope projects with throughout the recent years. And his latest, Sleep is the Cousin, with Vega 7, The Ronin, dropped on July 7th of this year. Definitely going to talk about that. As you can see, got it right there on vinyl. Definitely want to know more about, his process of producing, where his roots come into play with the music that he creates, and just also know what's going on with them, So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Superior.
What up?
Peace.
Yo, peace, man. Thanks for the invitation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now,
fine too. Yeah, let me know.
Being that you're in Germany, you're of Spanish descent. So let's start from there and let us know a little bit about that.
Yeah, my parents, they're from Spain, and they came to Germany, and and I was born and raised in Germany. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I got Spanish roots, Spanish blood, but I live here in the country, cold ass country. It's cold. Today's it's a sunny day, but the winter, the winter is so cold over here, and but it's all good. And I think all these moods that I have here in Germany, you can listen to my beats. That's why they are so grimy and so cinematic, because I live here in Germany, and this is the style, this is the style of my beats that you can hear my mood in Germany.
Okay, dope. So, you speak German and Spanish?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say I speak German and Spanish perfect, and a little bit of English. My English is okay, but
now you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. I try my best, I'm learning and to get more skills in my English, and so because most of the artists, I would say 99% of the artists that I work with, they are from the United States, and to have a better conversation, you have to practice the language.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So has it gotten easier for you?
I would say language is for me, if I practice or if I speak, then it's easier to get into it and to get into these languages. And if I just read and okay, like uh, what words, like a translation, making translations, and just reading is more difficult. I have to speak, I have to practice, and then it's easier for me to go into these conversations. Mm.
Yeah, I think that's the universal way. Most people, they speak it growing up in the home.
Yeah,
That's how most people usually pick it up.
yeah, much better to practice it. And we I learned a little bit of English in school, but I think it's not to compare if you speak to the
Okay.
people and if you practice. Yes.
Right. Okay. Now, in the intro, I mentioned that you also MC'd in the past. So my question is, which came first, you b-boying or MCing?
Mm. No, first of all, I was a b-boy. Was a b-boy. There were like soldiers, American soldiers here in my town. We in Germany there were so many U.S. Military and the army from the states, and they made great parties, and I went there as a kid,
Yeah.
and I was a b-boy, and I was battling against the American breakers, and yeah, that was my first touch with hip hop, as a
Wow.
b-boy. And after that, I was a graffiti writer. Yeah, painting trains. Going to yard, making whole cars and painting trains. And yeah, but then the police they catch me. They caught me a few times, and it was expensive. And then I decided, yeah, come on, man, let's do some music. And I
Yeah.
started a little bit, making beats and as an MC. But I would say the element that is for me, just for me, is producing.
Hmm.
You know, I was a good DJ. I was second place in Germany. From all those battle DJs, I made the
Yes.
second
Yeah.
place, and yeah, I think I got some DJ skills too. But I have to focus in one thing, and this is the production. You know, if you focus in one thing, it's better instead of focusing on so many stuff at the same moment or at the same time.
Yeah.
So then I decided to make the production serious and to drop albums and vinyls and yeah, and I think this was the best decision of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you work on one craft, you continuously get better at it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm getting better every day, every day. And the albums, they also develop, also, it's just my opinion. If you compare the beats of my first albums compared to the last one with the Vega 7 the Ronin,
Hmm.
you can hear the evolution, the
Right.
how I develop as a producer, and this is very important that you have to be better and getting better every day. Yeah.
Very true. Because your first solo project, Scenes, I know was very boom bap heavy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When you listen
You
to
know,
Sleep with the Cousin,
yeah,
it's got a more cinematic feel to it.
yeah. Because I was finding my style. At the
Mhm.
beginning. I started, with I would say my biggest influence making beats is RZA, and this is why I started, with the soul samples, and yeah, I started with those soul samples and those beats, and then yeah, I was trying to find my style,
Mhm.
and now I got my style. I got those cinematic and some grimy and cinematic beats, and long story short, this was my introduction in this grimy and cinematic
Oh,
movement, and yeah, and then it started, like to growing up. My fan base, was growing. So so much, when I started with the Ethos, I would say the albums before, if you look above, I would say yeah, few people they knew me, but I had something like I don't know if I was like 1,000 followers on Instagram, on IG. And then when I finished, long story short, I had something like 7,000. Like it was like a explosion. Yeah. Oh, I can't hear you. I can hear that. No
Okay, thank
audio.
you.
Oh no, no. Okay, no, no, no. Okay,
I was
I can
saying
hear.
my introduction to you was probably just before the Journey dropped in 2017.
Okay. So yeah, my style was very, very different compared to the style my style now. Now I made the journey. Yeah, it was more the typical boom bap. More like Pete Rock, Primo, more this typical boom bap producers. But now I got my own style. I got my own thing, and
Hmm.
yeah, it's different.
Now, speaking on the Journey, you had a lot of dope MCs on there. How was the process of reaching out to them, and how long did it take to create the album?
Yeah, I decided to name the project The Journey because it was really a journey to get this finished. To get all this 20 MC. There are 20 MCs on this on this. No, there are 20 artists. I think there are 19 MCs and one DJ. DJ C. He's from my hometown. He made the cuts on the track with Blue and LOG. So yeah, there are 20 artists, and it was really a journey. It depends. It's different. Some people I met on the festivals. Some people, I reached them out through internet. Some people they reached out to me, and yeah, it's a mix of everything. So it's not just okay. I reach out to the all the MCs like with with this strategy or with this. Yeah, I met a few on concerts, a few on internet. Yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah. Mm. Now, how do you pronounce your hometown? Is it pronounced Hillbrown?
Hellbron. Yeah, we say Hell Bronx. We say Hell Bronx. Yeah, because it's not. It's because we 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 are hip hop. We are hip hop city. We are hip hop city like the Bronx, and this is why we call them High Bronx. Yeah.
Okay. Give us a glimpse of if I was there, what would I see?
Uh, I would say if you come to High Bronx, it's it's a small city, maybe 100,000 people they live here, and yeah, small country, small city, but we got a university here, and yeah, we got people from all the world here. We got people from Spain, from Turkey, from Italy. We got South American people. We got U.S. people. We got yeah, so many people from different countries here, and yeah, but it's nice. It's okay, but you will not see here. I don't know what you expect. It depends what you expect to see, but it's a small country with a university, and yeah, I got some dope friends here, and yeah, I live here.
Sounds like a diverse place.
Yeah, it's okay. It's nice to work here and to make my beats here, and not too, it's not too big. If it's too big, my head is maybe I don't know how to explain, but it's nice to live here. You don't have too many people here, but I like big cities, but just to make like a vacations or to make some
Okay.
shows there. But to live I prefer maybe a little smaller, and then
A little calmer.
yeah, calmer, and yeah.
Also, speaking of your hometown, one of your early projects, correct me if I'm
Mm.
pronouncing it wrong. Zen Gibbo.
Tell me again, please.
Zen Gibbo.
Zane Gibble.
It was an album you did with another MC from your hometown, Nidad. Ninad.
Ah, Nenad. Ah, yeah, Nenad. Yeah, yeah. This was a time when I tried to rap, in German, because I think you have to rap in the language that you grew up, or that you really you can express yourself, 100%, and
Mm-hmm.
that's why you have to choose the language that like you grew up with, and this is German, and but yeah, it was cool, it was nice, but like I said, I'm not an MC. I was just making it for fun,
Yeah.
and because I'm like a hip hop fanatic, I want to try to make all the elements of hip hop, and yeah, and I was trying to find my element, and this was, before I really found the element of making beats.
Mhm.
I know that beats is not like a own element, but maybe it's under the element DJ. DJ, and then they produce. I don't know where the element making beats is. But in my opinion, uh, this is my element. Yeah, making beats.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Your two early solo projects, Scenes and The Journey. One was released through the Netherlands label Below Systems,
Yeah,
and the other was through the German label
decibel.
Decibel. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I started, to release the music, the first album, Scenes, through Decibel from Berlin, because one of my closest friends, his name is Jules. He knew the label owner. Yeah, the label owner. His name is Flo,
Hmm.
and then he said, "Hey, come on, let's take a trip to Berlin, and let visit my friend Flo, from Bellow System Records." And yeah, and then we went there, and I spoke to him, and yeah, and then I did a release there, and this was the release number one of Decibel. This was the first release of Decibel. They,
Nice.
yeah, he did this, this company with another guy. They were two guys, and then they were about to drop releases, and my album was the first one. Yeah, and then I decided to release it through Decibel, because they release a lot of instrumental hip hop, and this is a really dope label. If you
Mhm.
want to listen to dope instrumental beats, yeah, then you have to check the Decibel releases. They
Yeah.
got some really really dope instrumental hip hop. Yeah, and then yeah, and there was one track on this album with MC. His name is Declaim. Declaim the poet. So he's from Stone Throw Records, and
Yeah.
he was the first MC that it was on Facebook. It was on Facebook, and yeah, and then we wrote, like back and forth, and writing messages, and yeah, and then I sent him a beat, and he did his thing on one beat, and this one track is also on this scenes album. So and then I was listening to this track a few times, and I said, hey, I think I have to make more more stuff with MCs, not just instrumental, more stuff with MCs. And then I met a manager. Her name is Lena, and she was introducing me to the label owner from Below System from the Netherlands.
Okay.
Yeah, his name is Dennis, and his releases are, he's like 100% a rap label, and with American artists.
Yeah.
And then I started, to work with American artists, with American MCs, and then we dropped the journey through Below System from the Netherlands. Yes, this was
great. Man.
Yeah, this was the story.
That's a great story, right there. As it ties all
in. Yeah.
Man. So I gotta ask, why do you wear the mask?
Yeah, because I would say I want to let my music shine. I want to let my music shine, my beats, my logo, just my music and not my pretty face. You know what I mean? It's all good, man. I'm not like a girl. I don't want to show the people how pretty I am, and on IG and with Photoshop, and I don't give a fuck about this. I want to let my music shine. People they should recognize my music, my beats, and my logo, and my covers, and not this is him, and no man, my music. This is in the front. I'm in the back.
Right. So speaking on letting the music shine, do you use the same equipment that you started out with, or did you slowly evolve to using other equipment?
I changed my equipment like 5 or 6 times. When I started, it was like, I had like a sampler. This is the Akai sampler, and with a computer and old computer, and now I have the machine here, the controller machine, and it's similar with the pads like the MPC, and they got a dope software, the Machine Studio software, and it's a dope matchup, with the controller and the software, and this is my equipment right now. But I would say it not depends on what equipment you have. It only counts the result.
Right.
It's just I saw a video and I was very surprised. It was like, wow. I was like shocked when there was a video, where you see Apollo Brown. He makes beats, and he used the old Cool Edit Pro software, with a green screen computer, and very old, and he got a few MPCs in the corner, and still in the package, and but he makes beats. I don't know if he's still making beats on the Cool Edit Pro, but on that video that I saw, he made a beat on Cool Edit Pro, and it was a really dope beat. And so if you feel good with the equipment that you have, then so only the result counts. I know so many people, they got so many equipment, so much equipment, and hey, they make whack beats, so
It all comes down to your talents, not what you're using.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just, you need a good ear, a good ear, and what is also important, I know exactly which MCs fits on my beats. So maybe there are very talented MCs, really dope MCs, but I know maybe it doesn't fit so good, because on my beats need a specific style to get on the beats, and then it fits. But not every MC fits on every beat.
Right.
if somebody say that, then this is bullshit. Not every MC fits on every beat, and not every beat fits with every MC.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to figure it out.
Yeah. And with figuring it out, do you do it more as far as listening to the artist's music that they already have out and then have an idea of what they might like and you start sending them production?
I listen to the voice, to the flow, to the rhyme schemes, to the how the MC brings the emotions into the songs, and more this. I don't really listen to the beats from those artists. I'm focusing on the voice, on the rap 100%. If you give me a cappella, maybe it's better, but it's all good. I listen to the whole tracks, but my focus is on the rap, on the voice, on the delivery, how they deliver, and how they the flow, the rhyme scheme, and all this is very important. And the voice is very important to me too. Some people say I don't care about voice. Hey, for me, sure. This is why I don't listen to Eminem, because I hate his voice. And his beats also. He's a very talented MC. He's very great, but his voice and his beats, hey, it's not for me.
Yeah. Everybody's got their opinion, so
it
works.
It's a matter of taste.
You can't like everything.
No, and it's good that we have for everyone everything. You know what I mean? For everyone, we have everything. Yeah, I'm sure Eminem got his fans, and I'm sure that everybody got his fans, and everybody got the artist that they want to listen to.
Yeah. 2017 is when The Journey came out, and you had the artist from Chicago, Verbal Kent, on the song Mastermind. Later that year, the two of you worked together and dropped Half My Life.
Yeah.
Were you working around the same time as when the Mastermind song was created, or did you start working more with him after?
After.
Okay.
I made a journey, and I think Verbal Kent, he's the only one guy with 2 songs on the journey. It was the Mastermind, and I don't know if the second one was a bonus track, Freedom.
That's right. Yes.
So we made 2 songs, and I was listening to those 2 songs, and I said, oh, I like this mood, this more rough, it was rough, it was raw, and and I like the mood, and then I talked to him, and I said, and he also said, hey, what about to make a whole project together? So, and then we decided to make Half My Life. And and then we make it raw, and this was the beginning of that I used a few drumless beats, like the Little Things, the track Little Things is a drumless beat, and this is when I started, and I think the intro is also drumless. If you listen to the intro, it's also drumless, and then I say, oh man, this is dope. This is dope. This is, because I think the MCs, when they rap on a drumless beat, they can express themselves even better. Because they have these drums always they doom 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 doom, and
it's like a structure that they're gonna go with.
Yeah, they have to go with and if you don't have drums, you can't. You have more time to express yourself so good, and it's more emotional in my opinion. So So when you listen to the Fortune track from Long Story Short, is very emotional, and also on the album with Vega. If you listen to the Voice in the Wind, hey, there you hear just like a string sample, strings and Vega. He's so emotional on this track, and I think you will miss these emotions on tracks with drums. I mean, if you want to have goosebumps and these emotions to catch your heart, because the drums, they give you other emotions, like aggressive emotions, like boom, boom, come on, hey, boom, 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 more like this. But if you want to feel it in the heart, and if you want to have goosebumps, I think a drumless beat can give you even better this emotions. Yeah, and this is when I started to make this drumless beats, and then I met Ito on SoundCloud, and then I was starting to make the music, just with this emotions and with this style and with this cinematic beats and more grimy beats. This was my introduction to all this movement, and this movement that Rock Marcy started in 2010 with Marsberg. Yeah, I would say he's like the godfather. He started with all this, and everybody came after him, and
right.
we are like the descendants of him. So he, like the Griselda people, like Ito, Esther, everybody else came after. But I think Rock Marcy, he started with this in 2010. Yeah.
Mentioned about the Ito album, which was released on Italian label Tough Kong Records, and also the album that you did with SD Neck, Balladas. It's also
Balladas.
You get that right there. It was also on Tough Kong Records. How'd you link up with Tough Kong?
It was Ito. It was Ito, and he connected to them, and he knows them, especially Domenico. Domenico. He was at that time, the label owner from Tough Kong, and and it was his idea to drop the Long Story Short as vinyl through Tough Kong. The CDs through Bellow system Bellow system from the Netherlands, and to drop the vinyls through Tough Kong. It was his idea.
Okay.
And and then we dropped it, and Domenico, he made a really dope job. He promoted this very, very well, and it was, it's a pleasure, to work with him. He's a really dope guy, and then when I talked to Estinag, and we were, like in progress to make the Balladas. And then I decided to call Domenico, because he made a really great work with Long Story Short, with the previous album, and I thought, hey, why not to talk to him and ask him if he want to drop the Balladas. And then I talked to him, and then he decided, okay, come on, let's drop it through Tough Kong. And then he also dropped this one, and I'm still in touch with him. We talk on phone sometimes, and and we're still in contact. So yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you find someone that is putting out quality, like Tough Kong consistently does year after year, why not keep working with them?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. Yes.
And then last year, you worked with Griselda artist Stove God Cooks for the God That Sat by the Stove.
Yeah. So I was listening to the Marcielago album, and then I was listening to the track Puff Daddy, and then I heard, Cooks rap on this track, and then I thought, okay, man, hey, this guy, I know him, but I don't remember who he is.
Mm-hmm.
And then I figured out that it was Aaron Cooks. So and then on the Marcielago, wasn't mentioned at Stove God Cooks. It's just Cooks. And then okay, Cooks. This is Aaron Cooks. And then I reached him out, I think on Twitter, and he had his email address on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wrote him an email, and then and it was before he dropped the Reasonable Drought album. It was even before. And then and then we had conversation, and then he gave me his number, and I talked to him. Yeah, and we decided to make a whole project together. Yeah, and then he made the 2 songs. And then he was very busy, and he made so many features then, and I didn't want to wait too long, and then Domenico from Tough Guy and I, we decided, hey, come on, man, let's drop these 2 joints. I don't want to wait, so we made like we were about to make a whole project, but you know how it is. Time is money. we don't want it to wait too long, and then we decided to drop these 2 joints, and the goddess sat by the stove, and and that's it. Yeah.
And there are still some vinyl versions over at Tough Kong Records. I put the link in the comments for those who want to go check that out. Go support it.
Yeah. I don't know if they have still vinyls. Maybe they have still.
Yeah, they do.
I think there are.
I checked before the interview.
Okay. I know there are some editions are sold out. I don't know if the red one or the white one or something is sold out. But maybe they have still the black one or the red one. I don't know. But yeah, if you checked it, dope. And thank you for checking it out. And so the people they can check it on the homepage from Tough Kong.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. From when I checked, the black and the red one are still available. The white one and the OB is sold out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So now we know more about your city and some of your history. Also tell us how you got the name Superior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is very easy to explain why I choose the name Superior. Because back in the days, people they had names like King this, King that, Master this, Grandmaster this, King this, and I always want to be the best in what I do. So then I choose the name Superior. Man, I want to be the best. I'm the best, and that's why I choose this name, and that's it, because you know how it is, back in the days with all those b-boys and even the MCs, they have some also these names like King T and I don't know, like a king and like a master and like and it came from this era and I decided, okay, hey, if you are a king, I'm Superior.
Nice. Speaking on drumless and artists being able to express themselves more, let's go into the track Nightshade off Sleepy's the Cousin.
Yeah.
Show the people that video for a little bit.
Okay. So you want to know my thoughts about it, or?
After we show a little bit of the video.
Okay, let's go.
I've seen horrors that you've seen. But you have no right to call me a murderer. You have a right to kill me. You have a right to do that. But you have no right to judge me.
Try to sabotage him. I watch him throw a pipe wrench in his plans. Can't let him for a second. That just allow my rivals to get the chance. Gotta keep shit rubber made airtight to prevent them ants. Them niggas claim they wanted smoke, but expire from second hand. But my spider senses advance. Though I was struggling making ends. That's where the substance A10. How I survived the desolate lands. I'm laid long with these palms. I fight in a Tekken stance. Beat the piss out you tiger shoulders. My stripe is 11th. Damn, nigga. Y'all be waking up all excited to check the gram. I'm with the law. We talking business while biting a leg of lamb. The OG said to resort to your knife if the weapon jammed. Y'all down the ride? Cool, you gon' live your life as Lieutenant Dan. My solar rays and fried them and left them tan. Next to God, it's like the sun right beside a fluorescent lamp. Y'all driving to the lane, praying that Father could stretch his hands. I'm about to hoop like Pink Diamond Kawhi with defensive clamps.
I'm gonna stop it right there. For those that want to go and check the rest of the video for Nightshade, link is in the comments. So what were you going to say? Your thoughts on the track Nightshade?
Just incredible. You can hear it. It's so incredible. You know, I made a beat, and these two monsters, they killed it. They made it so perfect. And even the goddaughter from Lord Owen, she's singing at the beginning. Very, very nice, and it's incredible. I like this emotions on the singing at the beginning. You know, from Lord Owen and his goddaughter, and then when Vega, when he starts, and then after Lord Owen with also incredible verse. So I'm so proud of this song. This is incredible. So this is why we have this video out, you know.
Mm-hmm. So how did Lord Owen's goddaughter come into play to provide on the intro like that?
Well, I don't know. You have to ask this. Lord Owen was his decision, okay. and then he recorded it, and he asked me if this is okay for me, and I say, hey, come on, man, this is incredible. What are you talking about? What are you asking me, man? And but it was his decision to, and I think it's dope, you know, like his deep voice and then her voice and singing it together, and it came out so beautiful, and I'm you know, speechless. This is incredible. Yeah.
Fire. So that we are speaking on the album with Vega 7, The Rona, Sleep is the Cousin. Tell us how that connection started out.
Yeah, okay. It was a Saturday, and I was chilling on my couch. And then I was on IG looking at what's new, hey, who got some new posts and what's new. And then I saw a post, you know, made by Craig Dyer. He's a artwork artist.
Yeah.
He's a really dope artwork artist, and he's also a really, really dope person. You know, I write to him sometimes, and he's also from Europe, and he's from Denmark. I think he's from Denmark. So, yeah, and then I saw the cover, you know, this cover from Vega and Machacha. You know, he made this album, The Lead Line Wall. And then I asked Craig Dyer, who's Vega 7 the Ronin? Yeah, this is this cover. Yeah, this cover. I saw this cover. And then he said, he's incredible. You have to listen to him and check him out. And and then I checked out, his album out, and I was like, "Boy, this MC. He's so good. I think he even don't know that how good he is. So incredible. There are only a few people that they know him, from here from in Europe, and
Okay.
but but I would say, because I never heard about him before, but his talent is so big. It's incredible. And my philosophy is, I don't care about names. I care about talent. Hey, if there is a really big name, famous MC, I don't feel raps. I don't feel his music. I will not hear to his music, and I don't. And if you want to work with me, even he's a very, very big artist, I don't.
Mhm.
I would not work with him, even if I could make big money. No, I'm real. I'm not a fake. I'm a real guy. So no, I would not work with him. And Vega, his talent is so good that I said, hey, I have to reach him out. Yeah, and then Craig, he told me that he won the bars challenge, with this Mickey Facts bars challenge with 600 competitors, and with Lupe Fiasco as judge, and Sky Zoo and all these people. And I said, wow, okay, but it's not a surprise, for me to hear this, because his talent is so big. And if he won this, this is, like a confirmation what I think about this guy, that he's so talented, so he's so good, and okay, if you won this, it's not like a surprise for me. It's like a confirmation. I say, okay, I know I got a good ear for talents,
Yep.
Yeah, and then I reached him out, and and then we made this Sleep with the Cousin, and I will say this is my production wise. Even rap wise, it's top. His lyrics, his skills on top. But I would say, if we talk just about my productions, it is the best work from me that I made so far. From all these albums, I would say the best production is on Sleep with the Cousin, because I'm getting better and better every day. I'm getting better and better every day. I was good on baladas, but then I was better on Easy Grim, then I was better. It's to get better and better. And I think the best work that I made so far, production wise, is Sleep is the Cousin, without a doubt. It is what it is.
Constant elevation.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it coincides with, Vegas Evans' rise as well, because he's masterful with his lyricism, and you continue to master your craft as well.
Yeah, I'm so proud of this project. It's I would say, lyrics wise and rap skills wise, it's top. It's on the top. This is incredible. What he made on this album, this is incredible. And I can't mention many MCs there on his level. He's on top.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you got to tell us about the album cover. The Ronin Samurai.
Yeah. The artist is RDRB. He lives like, I would say, 30 miles from my house. He lives not far from me. And he made incredible covers, for Rome Streets, for Ito, and who else? I know for some big names, from big names in the scene. Mm-hmm. And always loved what he did, and I was always a fan of him. And then I told him, hey, the time will come and we both will make something together. You know, that we work together, you make my cover, or the time will come. And the time, yeah. And that was the time. Sleep is the cousin. And it's incredible. You know, the style of the album, of the music, of the lyrics, of the samples is with this from this Japanese culture. You know, this Japanese samples, Japanese vocals, you know, all this Japanese stuff. And you know, the Ron is a samurai. You know, Ron is a samurai.
Yeah.
And then yeah, we, you know, Vega and I, you know, we talked to him and say, hey, can you make a cover with a samurai? And he said, for sure. And then he came with this masterpiece, and it was like mind blowing. I was, you know, I was looking on this cover and I said, oh God, oh my God. I know that he is good. I know that he was incredible, but I didn't expect it so good. You know, it was, the expectations were like this, and he made it like boom. And I said, okay. So
Amazing.
Incredible. And then I decided to make posters and merch. You know, we got this merch. You know, here's, you know, here with the sleep is the cousin, and in the back, you know, there is, you know,
fire.
So yeah, we have all this merch, and you can check it on my IG. When you go on my IG, there are links with the merch, and I got posters. People, if they want a poster, yeah, they can DM me. You know, write me DM, and then we will discuss how to, you know, how they can get the posters. And I'm so proud of this, of this cover and of the album.
I put the link in the comments for the t-shirts and the hoodies.
Thank you. Yeah, and if someone want the posters, yeah, they can hit me up. So,
and also, they can also support the CD.
Wow.
And the cassette over at Bars Over BS.
Yeah. Shout out to Ty Ferris too. That he believes in us, and that he made this really beautiful CDs and tapes. So shout out to him. Yeah.
He's, you know, salute him. He's doing great service and great job with Bars Over BS, you know, for the whole hip hop community right now.
Of course. Yeah.
And also, as I was talking about in the intro, you also have the vinyl.
Yeah, the vinyl came through Fuck Rap. You know, the label Fuck Rap, they released the vinyl, and in different colors. You know, there are like a magenta one, there are like I think like a green one, and the black one, and and there is also one edition is sold out. I think the blue one is sold out, and but there are still a few left, so people should hurry up, because
that's it. Once it's gone, it's gone.
yeah, because, you know, we are like, if we make like a limited edition, we will keep it a limited edition, and not like some other guys, they sell everything, and then they say, okay, it's a limited edition, but it's not a limited edition, because they make a repress. Yeah. So, okay, I would say if there a few years later, maybe, you know, if the people say, hey, we want this record again, and can you make a repress? And I don't know, but maybe it could be possible, but not, you know, like to sell everything and then in a short time, you know, to sell to make another more, you know. So
it's great. You know, I am a person, you know, old school with hip hop. I like to have the physicals. I like to read the credits. I like to enjoy the artwork in my hand. So
yeah,
I'm grateful that, you know, you were able to have physical copies of Sleep is the Cousin.
Yeah, and this is the first time from all the releases that I had that we have a lyric sheet. If you open the bag, the vinyl bag, and then there is also a lyric sheet. You can read all the lyrics, and on all those other previous projects, there is no lyric sheet, and this is the first time. And when I was a kid, it was a dream, like hey, to have a lyric sheet on. Hey, if I would drop like a vinyl, I was thinking like this, to have the own lyric sheet, and now I have it. It's like a dream come true.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's what I enjoy.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, the lyric sheet, incredible. And listen to all the lyrics from the whole album.
Yeah. Great times, man. I don't think enough people really understand and appreciate the way there's so much music coming out that right there that's a beautiful thing. That those create memories that you enjoy with that particular album.
Yeah, but I would say I receive much love from all these people. I'm so happy to have so great supporters, and I receive so much love, and I cannot complain. I can't complain. This is incredible. This now I have now a situation where I'm so so grateful and so to the people, and they are incredible. The people are so incredible. Yeah.
Now, is there an upcoming video?
Yeah.
From the album? Because right now there's two videos out right now.
No, there are 3 videos out now. 3.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah. No, all good. Yeah. I can tell you a little bit of our strategy. How we drop the videos. So the first video, this is like a machine gun, in a positive way. Negative way, because the machine gun, I hate war, and I hate this. I'm very peaceful, and I hate war, but in a positive way. That Vega, he really demonstrated his skills on this track. Bam, 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 bam. It's like, oh. And we decided to come out with a track where we can demonstrate our skills. So this is why we choose the 72 Dolphins to show the people how great lyricism he is. Yeah. And because it's different. 1 second. It's different. It's not like a typical boom bap beat, like boom boom boom. It's like a rock sample, and I chopped it, and it's something different. And I like it if something is different. Yeah. I don't want to hear a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. I want to hear the original. And this track is something different, and that's why we decided to drop this first. So the second one was a Stonefish Venom. Yeah, because it's an incredible track, and we had the visuals in our minds, and this was the second one. And then the third one was the Nightshade. So so now, it's like a cake. This is like a cake, and the cake needs like a cherry on top. And then we decided to make a video for the Ream track. This is my favorite track from the whole album. This is the last track from the except the bonus track, except the 2012 Dolphin rugby. 2012 Rugby is the bonus tracks. If you got a vinyl, and you can listen also to the bonus track.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go to the digital platforms, the last track is Ream, the Ream one. Okay, and this is my favorite track of the whole album. This is speechless. You know, I don't know what to say, but this is one of the best tracks, man. This is and we were and now in these days we're shooting the video, and I think in a few weeks you can see it. You can see it. You know, watch the video.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, that Ream track it's very melodic. Yet it has a certain atmosphere to it, the way Vegas Evans is delivering his lyrics too.
So it's a masterpiece. You know how he made this delivery, his content lyrics wise, and his rhyme schemes, and it's a masterpiece. This Ream one deserves a video, and then we keep it to the to make it at last video, because the best always comes at the latest. You know what I mean? You know, when we went to the club, we were the latest to go to the club, you know, because the best people, they came late, the latest, you know. And it's also with this video, the best one will come at the last one. So yeah, I can't wait to see this video. This Ream one, wow. Yeah.
You got me interested now. You revealed that.
Yeah, man, it's just yeah. And if you will, and if you see who shot a video, who shoot a video, you will think like, wow, because you know these people, but it's a surprise. You will see. So they are really, really dope people. They make this video. This is yeah, they are well known. And yeah, so watch out and to check who made the video. It's not just like a normal person and with a normal camera.
Yeah,
are really well known people. You will see.
Sounds good. Mm-hmm. Man, the album right behind you, next to Balados, is that the one with more like a Morlock Dilemma?
Yes.
Okay.
Isegrim. Yes. He's one of a few artists in Germany that say, okay, he fits on my beats. And then I decided to make the project with him. Yeah, because most of the people in Germany, they don't are into this grimy stuff. But now more and more, yeah, I see that more people are now, trying to make this style. But yeah, but there are only a few, and at that time, yeah, Moloch was one of the really few artists that I said, okay, let's do something with him. And on that project, I brought also 3 features, 3 of the people that I always work with, and it's Ito, Estinak, and Danielson. They are also featured on this project.
Dope. While we are on the subject of features, we got to talk about, we already mentioned Lord Owen. You had DJ Boogeyman, sorry, and Cambada. Man, Cambada's a beast. I don't think enough people give him enough respect as well too.
I'm honest. Vega, he introduced me to Cambada. I never heard about Cambada before he introduced me to him. And I was very surprised that I never heard about him. Maybe because, you know, this grimy movement and this grimy scene, they're always the same people, like Alchemist, Bowley, James, Stove God Cooks, Griselda, Rock Marcy, Daniel San, the people from Toronto, and they're always the same people. And I think, Kambada, he's with different people. He's not, I never saw him, to hang out with Daniel San or I don't know, with those people. Those people like Estineg, Rome Streets, and everybody knows each other, and he's with different people, and I never heard about him. So then when we made Stonefish Venom, he said that his friend, they Kambada and Vega, they're homies. They're homies. He said that he's like a legend, and his name is Kambada. And I said, oh, who is this? And I never heard about him, man. And I make my research, I make my homework every day, and I said, hey, he's so incredible. And then and then I say, okay, hey, I trust you. If you say he's dope, and he deserves like a feature on our album, hey, go ahead, man. Hey, he should make it. And then he made it, and I was like, I was sitting on a chair, and it was boom, falling from the chair because it was like, I said, 34 bars, and rhyme schemes always with the same, with the same rhymes, bam, 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 bam. All the 34 bars. I never heard this before. This is I never heard that one guy is he raps on the same rhyme, 34 bars, and he made it, and with a so incredible delivery. This delivery, sometimes whispering, whoa,
but it's still clear.
Hey, I said this guy is not a human. This guy is not normal, because I hear so many MCs, but his style, I never heard something like this before. And I like if someone is different, then I like it, because then I know he's unique. He's not a copy of the copy of the copy of the copy. He's the original.
Yeah.
He's unique. And Kambada, he's original, he's unique, and lyrics wise, rhyme schemes wise, delivery wise, he's the master. And then I decided to make a project with him, and I made the best beats that I could make, on this album, and I can't wait to finish this, because this one is I don't know how to say, but it's another level.
Wow. Kambada and Superior.
Yes, this will be another level. Another level. I don't know if there was something like this even, dropped before, but this is, I was working so hard and so focused on the beats to make the best beats possible, the best possible beats. And I was so focused on this, and with his skills, and I think it can be, I don't know what, but not from this world.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait. This one will be. Yeah.
Man. Amazing. And last but definitely not least, the other feature that we didn't mention is Danielson out of Toronto, who's another one who continues to keep elevating. Just released that Chris album with Wino Willie.
Yeah.
Another amazing project.
I have to say it every time. So he's the best MC from Canada, in my opinion. He's the number one from Canada. All the MCs are great, but he's the number one from Canada since a long time ago. So he's my favorite MC from Canada. And sooner or later we also make a project. Yeah. I mentioned him a few days ago that I'm really interested to work with him, and he answered to me that he also is definitely interested to work with me, and the time will come, and we both will make a project together.
Man.
Yeah, for sure.
See? Yeah. Perfect, man. Talent complements talent, and look at the people that you've continuously been working with.
Yeah, there are so many great MCs out there and so many talented people out there, but you have to pick the one that you think, okay, this fits 100%, you know, because like I said, there are so many great MCs, and maybe if they jump, on my beats, it doesn't fit like I expect or what they expect. I don't know. So I pick the best possible MCs, when I have the feeling or when I think, okay, this is a good matchup, and we have to do something together.
Yeah. Man, 2 more albums to look forward to, plus a new video.
Yeah. Yeah, and I also produce a whole album, and we have to check, for the release date. I made a whole album for Chase Keys from Drumwork.
Whoa.
Wow. It's already finished. I made a whole album, and I think it will drop as Jay Skis, and then entirely produced by Superior, something like this. So because it comes through Drumwork and through distribution, and so they are they check for the release date.
Yep.
Maybe November, latest December, something like this. They plan something like this, and also a really dope project, and I think they will shoot a few videos for that, and with some legends as features. There are features, some legends. Yeah. I can't mention it, because maybe if I mention it, maybe the next day Conway will come with this baseball, and boom, and maybe he will give me a no. I'm just joking. I let them do the promotion.
Yeah.
And but I just can't say that there are some legends, some really, really big legends as feature on this album.
Nah, that's more than enough teaser, right there from what you gave us.
Yeah. Yes. I think they are cool with this when I say this, because I didn't mention names. So, and people they want to know what is next. If we talk about my work, and I think it's not bad if I say, okay, there are a few legends featured, and because it's fact. So all good.
Yep. Mystery. That's all it is. It's mystery, and that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. Appreciate you taking the time, Superior. Everyone that's tuning in, if you haven't heard or supported the new project with Vegas 7 and Ronin, Cousin is the Sleep. Definitely
Sleep is the cousin.
I'm sorry. Sleep is the cousin. Put links in the comments, and I put them up as well during the interview. Superior, anything else you want to let the people know about, or anything else that's on your mind?
I would say the social media that I really have my updates, and if people want to know okay, what's next, or what I'm currently working on, and they should follow me on my IG, Superior 27, and there are all the news, all the releases, all the informations, and on Superior 27. So they should, they can follow me there, and they have all the information about me.
There you go.
Yeah, and of course, last thing, is that I really appreciate people like you, because you keep us artists alive. Without you, there are no artists here, because you're promoting our, our art, and that's why it's so important to have people like you, to, so yeah, you promote everything, and you're, with the fans, with all these supporters, and so this is
Appreciate
I
it.
really, really appreciate this, that that you make this.
Definitely. And we're definitely going to be promoting the upcoming video as well as the upcoming projects as well when they drop.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. On behalf of HHDG Media, we're going to say peace.
Peace. Yeah.